Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're baking something super simple and it's totally delicious. And that's the classic shortbread cookies. It's buttery, it would melt in your mouth. And I'm just going to walk you through every step. It's really simple. Let's get started and make some magic happen. Alright, so we're going to start by grabbing all the ingredients. We're just going to need four very easy things, and that's butter, sugar, flour, and a pinch of salt. That's it. Nothing fancy. It's just simple ingredients that you can find in your pantry. I'm sure you already have them at home, and you'd be surprised how delicious and irresistible the cookie would be. We've added the butter, so now we're just going to mix it all together until it's nice and fluffy. So this is the secret to getting that perfect texture. Once it's looking all light and creamy, we'll add in the icing sugar to sweeten things up. Once it's all creamy and soft, we're going to add a pinch of salt. After that, measure out your flour and start to add it to the mix a little at a time. You'll notice when you start to mix the dough, it will start to come together, and don't worry if it looks a bit crumbly at the beginning, it will all come together perfectly in the end. And by the way, all the ingredients and measurements are listed in the description below, so you can easily follow along as well. Thank you. Make sure to stick around and watch the video until the end, because I've got some helpful tips that's coming up and I know you would not want to miss that. Once everything is mixed together, take your dough and place it on a clean flat surface. Now you can shape it however you like, whether it's circles, squares, or rectangles. Basically the choice is yours. After shaping the dough this way, you can keep rolling it and just make sure it's smooth enough, and then you can roll the dough out into a baking sheet and just pop it in the fridge for about an hour or overnight if you have the time. This will help the dough firm up and make it easier to cut later. And if you don't have a stand mixer, no worries. I'll show you how to make the dough by hand, and it's pretty much the same process. So you start by adding your butter, your icing sugar, and a pinch of salt. You mix it all together until it's nice and smooth. Next, add your flour to the mix and mix it up all together until you get the crumbly texture. Once it's all blended, transfer your dough to a clean surface and roll it out. So make sure you mix it all together very well as well, even while on the work surface. Here is a simple trick. You place a baking sheet underneath your dough, then cover it with another sheet or some plastic wrap. Use a rolling pin to smooth it out to about quarter-inch thick. Once it's all rolled out, pop it in the fridge for an hour and we're all set. After about an hour in the fridge, take out your dough and you notice it's firm and ready to cut. I like to start by trimming the edges to make everything neat. Then I measure out my shapes. Today I'm using 2.5 by 7 centimeters, but feel free to choose whatever size you like as long as the pieces are even. Once you're done cutting, it's time to add the signature holes to your shortbread, just like the ones you buy at the store. I use a toothpick for the holes, but you can use a fork if you want to speed things up. Just going to continue with the same process until it's all done. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. I'd also love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment below, and please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, because your support means a lot. It encourages me to want to bring up more videos. If you try this recipe, I promise you'll become a pro and it would be your go-to treat for you, your family, or any gathering, because these cookies are so it will so melt in your mouth. It is delicious and you want to make it all the time. After this, preheat your oven to 160 degrees and bake your cookies for 10 to 12 minutes. They should come out golden and delicious. Are you going to be trying this? This is super crunchy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.